This piece was inspired by Tupac. I was just looking through my reference images and I was looking through and I was just looking at Gucci references and I was just looking at the Gucci monogram and then I was looking at my references of rope and like weaving patterns and then I just came up with this hoodie idea. As I sit here working, and I take breaks and I look at social media and I see like everyone looks like they're living that life. Like they have at least like, I don't know, like $100,000 in reserves saved. You know, if you're a man, everything's about money. It's during like a virus right now and everyone's just like on vacation or, just, shopping, eating out. Like, it doesn't even make sense to me. I'm just, like, hustling. Like, when you look at the data, it says in Forbes, it says 78% of Americans in the United States are living paycheck to paycheck. So, like, I'm on Identify with, like, Gary Vee. Like, we just work, don't have a life for 5 years. Like, if you just, like, look at the numbers, I never used to look at the numbers. I was more, like, just doing art and just creating art and not understanding the business aspect. But then I've been taken advantage of in business so many times. I had to learn business the hard way. So like if you're just like looking at the numbers like briefly, like life expenses for a man, to prepare for in life. Let's say you want to purchase a $600,000 house. You put 20% down. That's $120,000 cash. Or if you do 3% with an FHA loan, that's $18,000 cash. And then let's say if you have a wedding, that's $40,000 cash. And then you need reserves, just money saved up. Let's say if you just save $100,000 in reserves, just in your savings. And let's just say, they said there's a statistic I looked up that raising a kid till they're 18 years old is like $200,000. So then say medical emergencies in the future, like if you have cancer, you get sick, let's just say if you just save up $100,000 for that, probably maybe more. Save another $100,000 just for like taking care of your elderly, parents. And then let's say that's not even counting investments. Let's say if you want to invest like let's say save $100,000 for like investing in real estate, or if you want to invest in like the stock market index funds. Like let's say if you want to save $200,000 in retirement, and this is not even counting your living expenses. So like if you just add all this stuff up, it's like 6, 7, 8, 9. It's like almost $1 million. When I see people, like young people, living that life and you really got everything together financially, it's like everyone's just more about having fun than the delayed gratification. Like I come from immigrant parents, so like they just work. And I see a lot of immigrants just in general, like they open up businesses because a lot of them didn't have education, or some of them did have education, but then it didn't transfer to America. Like you have to retake college in America basically, or retake the credentials like tests and pass in America. So a lot of immigrants just start businesses because they can't find jobs. Like my mom's a nurse, like she just works. So when I just look at the numbers, I'm just like, what are people doing? Like I'm just like focused on selling product through business and creating YouTube videos, trying to create different streams of income, and then real estate, invest in like the stock market index funds. I'm just like thinking like, you got to save a lot of money. Like you got to have a lot of money just to live through life. I went to the Philippines. I went to their hometown and it's like straight poverty. Like some people, go through the bathroom in a hole in the ground. When they took a shower, they walked outside and filled water in a bucket to take a shower in cold water. It's like different cultures, like living in America versus like third world country. Like they're just thankful to have a job and work, and it's like like third world problems. Like in America, they want to do just have fun and just enjoy all the time. And it's like we're in a third world country. It's like they don't really have to have fun. It's like having fun is having a job because there's no opportunities kind of thing. I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm just like randomly just thinking, if I die tomorrow, like what can I say? Like what do I want to say? Like what I think about every day. And this is like what I'm thinking about: money, like just hustling, especially being a man. Like when I see women on Instagram, it's like, you know, they're just like doing makeup, and then I don't even understand. It's like you could use that money buying makeup or doing these things, like investing your money. When you look at what people, the main reasons people divorce is about money. If I could tell my kids, if I could do it all over again, I would tell them to get a job and continue to live like a college student. Basically, after they get a job for, I don't know, maybe 2 years, just don't do anything. Don't spend any money. Don't have a life for like 2 years, and just save like $100,000, $200,000, because life happens. Like maybe for your job and you hate your boss, so you want to leave. If you have money reserved, you can have the freedom to move how you want to move. Or if your car breaks down, or, you know, you can't pay rent, you know, you have reserves. I've been reading every kind of investing money book, from Rich Dad, Poor Dad, to The Richest Man in Babylon, to the little book on common sense investing, the book on rental property investing, Never Split the Difference, Millionaire Next Door, Simple Path to Wealth. Like if I could go back in time living in LA, instead of renting, I would have, if I knew what I knew now, I would have purchased a duplex and house hacked, and basically lived in one of the units and rented the units out, had the renters pay them monthly payments, and basically I would have been living for free.